F the trends. This is how you get the life you actually want. When you follow the trends and try to make sure you're doing the things others say are right or desirable, you will end up doing things and making decisions that are out of alignment for you. And that means you end up with a life that you don't actually want. And I'm so tired of watching you be unhappy and confused and trying to make yourself live the life that someone else is telling you you should live. So instead, I'm going to tell you today how to get the life that you actually genuinely want, the one that you're here to live. And for those of you who need them, the timestamps are in the description box below as always. Welcome back. If you're new, hi, I'm Jessie Riemann. And on this channel, I show you that you are not meant to live a life that makes you feel stressed and unhappy. I'm going to help you become your highest self and get the life that you actually want in the most aligned way for you to get it through intuitive self-development and manifestation. If you want my help, genuinely becoming your highest, most confident self and manifesting the life that is truly aligned and authentic to you, you can sign up for one-on-one coaching in the description box below. We are taking in more information every day than we ever have before. Multiple people's thoughts, opinions, advice, goals, and lifestyles. And we spend so much time on social media that we are losing touch with whether or not those thoughts, opinions, advice, goals are even something that feels right to us. Because whatever you saturate your subconscious with enough, your brain will begin to accept, even if it's wrong for you and out of alignment with your most authentic self. So let's get into the steps to fix all of this so you can get the life that you actually want. Okay, so step one is to access your unique intuition. So the very first thing you need to do is learn how to access your unique intuition and listen to what it tells you. So that voice that says, yes, this feels right to me, or no, something about this feels off to me. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do this. When you ignore your intuition and only listen to trends or what other people are telling you to do, you will get yourself into situations over and over and over that make you unhappy and don't end up successful for you. And you will spend a lot of your time wondering, I don't get it. It worked for that person. Why isn't it working for me? Because you are not them. You are meant to get the life that you want. And oftentimes that's going to mean that you are going to get what you want differently because what does and doesn't feel right to you will be different. So my advice to you as to how to get in touch with your unique intuition is to use human design. All you need in order to get started is your exact birth date, your exact birth time, and the city you were born in, and go ahead and plug those into the link that I'm going to give you in the description box below. I am not affiliated with this website, but it's just the one that I often use, and you will get your unique human design chart that you were born with. Now, there's a lot to learn, so don't worry about getting overwhelmed right now. All you need to know in order to get started are your energy type, which is the way you are meant to respond to, interact with, and exchange energy with the world, your strategy, which is the way you are meant to use your energy the most successfully, and your inner authority, which is the always trustworthy and unique way that your intuition always tells you what is and isn't right for you. This is why your intuition is often so different from someone else's. And it's also why you can't just listen to what someone else says and take it as fact as to what is going to be right for you. And when you use your inner authority, or basically your unique form of listening to your intuition, you're going to know whether or not to proceed or try something completely different. And if you would like help understanding this in a whole lot more detail, you can book a one-on-one session with me or any of my packages. We talk about human design because I believe in it so strongly, and I'll help you better understand how you are meant to listen to your unique inner authority or your intuition. Step 2, you need to get quiet. Again, trends, social media, the world is constantly trying to scatter our attention all over the place. So much so that you become so overwhelmed that you can't even hear that voice of your intuition and what it's trying to tell you, which, by the way, your intuition is constantly trying to communicate with you. So what do you typically do? Try to drown that out with even more social media, TV, music, work, projects, which makes it harder and harder for your intuition to try to speak up over that noise and desperately attempt to communicate to you, hey, this isn't right for us. But if you do this thing over here, that will get you on the right track. The only way to hear your intuition and get the clarity and the answers you want so that you can get the life you want, or maybe even get the answers to what kind of life you actually want, is to prioritize time for those messages from your intuition to come through. Meditation is the number one best way to do this, in my opinion. It gets you out of your mind, into your body, and into low enough brainwave frequencies to allow your subconscious and your intuition to speak to you. And I promise you, it does not take hours and hours and hours of meditation in order to get the benefit of this. Even just 10 minutes a day is plenty of time. And before you roll your eyes at me and click off this video, stay with me for a minute. I used to be the person who said that meditation was incredibly difficult, that I couldn't do it, because I thought meditation had to be that you just sat in complete silence and emptied your mind and thought of nothing. No, that is not what meditation is. I mean, that's a form of meditation, but that is not the only one. And there are so many incredible guided meditations for free right here on YouTube that allow you to get the benefit of slowing everything down and tuning into that voice, that intuitive voice that is trying to communicate to you what is right for you, what isn't right for you, and what direction you are meant to go down, even what you actually want out of this life. It is a practice, however, so the more you do it, the easier it becomes, just like anything else. So make sure that you are practicing this for just 10 minutes every single day. Doesn't matter what time of day you do it. You can start by picking any 10-minute guided meditation. I can link a couple of my favorite channels for you here. And then in the future, as I develop my own meditations for you, I will put them on this channel, and then I will link them even in this video and future videos. So if I already have them, then it will be linked in the cards above and in the description box below. Step 3 is to get clear. Listening to trends and other people all the time will eventually convince your subconscious that you want the things that they have, or that you want the things that they want, when it's entirely possible that the true, authentic you might not even want those things at all. So in order to get clear on what it is that you actually, authentically, genuinely want, I want you to stay with me for a moment, and I want you to imagine if money were no object, if age were no object, if time were no object, if you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that you would always be safe, secure, loved, and accepted no matter what you did or what choices you made. Just stay with me a moment. Imagine hypothetically that all of those things are true. What would you want? What kind of life would you want to live? It's a really good idea to ask yourself these questions and do this exercise either during a meditation or directly after a meditation, and use your inner authority, like we just got through talking about in step 1, to listen to what that voice tells you. Whatever answers you get are the experiences that you are meant to have, the experiences that are meant for you. They are what your intuition, your higher self, your soul, whatever you want to call it, are calling you toward. So when you get those answers, I want you to trust these 3 things. 1, you are meant to go in the direction of those things and those experiences. Number 2, there is a way to get it that will feel right and aligned to you, even if you can't see it or don't know how that would happen right now. And number 3, When you focus on doing the things that your inner authority tells you are right for you, you will literally be guided toward getting exactly what you want without having to force it or without even knowing how to get there. Step 4, when you don't feel good, listen to it. You're out of alignment. When you're not feeling good or something is persistently making you feel bad, that is your intuition's way of telling you that something you're doing isn't right for you. And that thing needs to change. I don't mean be like, I feel bad. Well, time to ignore it and distract myself. Or this feels bad, so I'm just going to give up and quit. No, 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 no. You are meant to listen to what this voice is telling you. Feeling bad in and of itself isn't bad. So whether you are feeling down, depressed, stressed, anxious, exhausted, or sick, all of those things are there for a good reason, and they are communication from our intuition that something isn't right. Feeling bad is either there to help you see that the way you are going about something needs to change and that there is a better way to go about it, or that something needs to be limited or removed from your life altogether. Your body, your intuition tries to tell you all the time what's right for you and what isn't. For example, it gives you chronic fatigue when your intuition has been trying to communicate to you that something you've been doing on a consistent basis isn't working for you. It's basically stopping you, slowing you down to help you see what isn't working. Or let's say that you've been pushing for that career success or pushing for that dream body, right? And no matter how hard you've been working, notice my voice, how hard you've been working, you haven't been seeing success. It's because your intuition has been trying to communicate to you that either the way you are going about it is wrong for you, or, for example, maybe you're in the wrong career entirely. If you need help with this, book a session with me and I will happily help you. I'm very good at figuring out why you're having chronic blocks from getting what you want. So no matter what form not feeling good takes on in your life, get quiet, like we talked about in step 2, and ask yourself, what things, people, and areas of my life make me fill in the blank? What things, people, and areas of my life make me feel stressed, for example? Or for my fellow sacral inner authority beings, you're going to have to ask yourself yes or no questions. We do not do well with open-ended questions. So, does my career make me feel stressed or anxious or depressed, whatever form not feeling good you said? Does my self-talk make me feel bad? Does anyone in my life make me feel bad? And write your answers down. Your intuition just told you which areas of your life are causing you the most struggle and which ones are stopping you from living the life that you actually want. It is now time to start honoring your intuition and the life you know is going to bring you genuine happiness, and start making those changes. If you're not sure how to make these changes in a way that would feel aligned to you, that's when you're going to use steps 1 and 2. Give your intuition the quiet and the opportunity to come through and to speak to you. And know that when you practice this regularly enough, it will tell you exactly what to do. It will show you the steps to take, especially because you are now going to be making decisions and taking steps that are based on your unique intuition, the way your unique intuition shows you and tells you what is and isn't right for you. And again, when you listen to your unique intuition, to your inner authority, before you make a decision, you will know that you are automatically being led down the path to getting you exactly what you want, to getting you the life that you actually want. And you will not have to know how it's going to happen. You won't have to plan it. You won't have to force it. Following your inner authority is literally all you're going to need to do. And your subconscious, your higher self, the universe, whatever you choose to call it, will take care of that for you. And step 5 is to manifest it. My final step is for after you've done all the other steps first and foremost. We're always manifesting, whether we're trying to or not. So the question is, are you manifesting the things and the life that you actually want? Or have you been stuck in kind of like zombie mode, just pushing yourself to keep trying to manifest things that maybe aren't actually even authentic to you, or manifest it or them in ways that are totally wrong for you just because some trend told you to? When you tap in to your own unique intuition, you get quiet and let it speak to you. You then get clear on the life that is actually aligned for you. And then you let go of and get rid of all the things that have been dragging you and your energy down. You completely free up your energy to be able to easily manifest anything you truly want. And things will come to you in ways that you never even imagined. So next time, I'm going to tell you how to take everything you just learned and manifest the aligned life you want easier and more enjoyable than ever before. I sincerely intend that this video helped you. If you liked this video, please do me a quick favor and leave this video a thumbs up. It only takes a second, but it truly helps me out a whole lot because it lets YouTube know to get these videos out to more people so that I can help more people exactly like you. You are worthy. You are remarkable. I love you. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.